Guys, here we are back at the front of Castle Shadowgate, and we do have to start from the front today because we are going to work in here. Let me bring up my images and I'll be right back. Alright, this is going to be a pretty simple room to build. Well, I would like to make it a little bigger. It's basically a closet. After we get done here, I'll show you a few other rooms that I've been working on. No, that's not gonna work. That has to be there. No, I'm gonna need more headroom. Maximum allowable headroom, and I can build from there. This is actually kind of tricky. You know, there really is no true perspective on this room. No reason I couldn't do this maybe? And put a slab there and there. I was hoping the stone slabs would do this, but they really aren't. They're not giving you the same view that you'd really have. That's kind of it. Unfortunately, you can't put items on there. Then, I don't know, maybe that would be an accurate portrayal. No. I'm gonna go pretty simple. See how... Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to compromise in this room. I'm going to need an item frame, or 2 item frames, but technically it doesn't matter, it's just going to be one. Instead of a shelf, we're just having item frames. Because this is a closet. And looking at the picture of the sword, I actually think it's a golden sword. Okay, that looks about right. That finishes that room. Technically we're doing 4 rooms, but this is so small it almost doesn't count. Now that's kind of to symbolize that you have to use a key to get in there. Also, since it's an iron door, I want to be able to get in there. Okay, now let me show you what I did in here. Finished sealing off the wall. Added some light so that hopefully we won't have creatures spawning, but nothing on camera. Then we have this here, the waterfall, just like in the game, and the staircase, which you can barely see, and the behind the waterfall with a light, but this is kind of the view you have anyways. I'm not completely satisfied with it, but it'll do. So that completes that room. Now we're going to go to one of my favorite rooms in Shadowgate. Not the favorite, but it's another room where I always wanted to figure out a way past. Let me bring up the image, I'll be right back. As I discussed in the Shadowgate episode, the floor is dirt. I think a narrow passageway would be appropriate for this. I gotta get rid of that. I do not want grass up here. That will ruin the room. Question is how far to, or how long to make it. I don't think grass grows 3 or 2. It has to be like a step of 1 for it to grow. I'm trying to get grass to grow on top of the subterranean area. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, let's try building the walls onto that. Alright, so now roof should go across here, I believe. I think I'd one more layer for the purpose of the roof. Let's see how that looks. I had to make a decision on the roof mainly because, well, the roof is a little hard to tell. It's gray with like brown dots on it, but I think that looks right. Question is, do I have it all the way down yet? There we go. That's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit further down. I think that's a dirt hallway. But this room is another room which allows creativity because it has a path which you are unable to explore due to the dragon. It's funny, it's actually right next to another exploration area where I can actually just make it as I want because there's no guide from the game. So if you have any other games you want me to play / build, let me know. I'm actually considering doing Chrono Trigger for a build. I want to do, well, I'm working kind of on Zelda, but I've been having some difficulties with doing that one. So I'm starting out with something relatively simple. And that's this game here. It looks like for the archway at the end, I am going to be using... Let me take a look at that. But the archway at the end, it looks like cobblestone stairs will do the trick. I think that's right. I think that's good enough. For the archway, we will use stone. There. Because this is the end, hopefully. There we go. Stone stairs. It's funny it doesn't say it's cobblestone stairs. Alright, so... maybe I should have cobblestone here. Just to complete the look. Alright, let's take a look. There you go. Let's put the torch in so we have light. Try putting the torch up higher. In that case, I think it actually might need to be there. Nice thing is, there's torches in the map, so yeah, I guess that'll do. Let's see. So we got 3 types of chest. I'm just going to use the first type here. And we will place it down here and here. Here. Might end up emptying some of my inventory into the chest just so that I have it emptied. It's looking pretty close. Inventory, gold. Maybe I should use gold ore. I was thinking about using gold block, but it kind of is a lot to use. So I'm thinking about putting gold ore here for the melted gold. And unfortunately, there's no way to put items on the ground so that it stays on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Inventory. We'll just use black. No, I'm going to use black wool. I'm not too hot about the texture for the clay. It actually looks more brown. Alright, so we have this room done. Only thing missing are a couple of eyes in the dark. But yeah, that looks pretty much like how it would look in Minecraft. So this passage is done. That passage is not totally done because there is a staircase down. But we're not working on that today because